What's up, guys and gals? Darkdally here, and today it's actually, for the moment, a beautiful day on the island. First, I want to say hello and thank you to my new subscribers. I hope you guys like what you see here. And let's move on to this project with one note first, and it's regarding our Facebook page. There's not a whole lot of likes on it, and that's really not a big deal. That's totally cool, guys. I put it there for you guys to know what's going on here. But sometimes there's stuff going on here that I don't put on my channel. Like, for instance, my PlayStation kind of broke on me, and that's why there's not been videos uploaded. I got a new one, it's up and going, and we're all good to go. But go ahead and send a like to that Facebook page. It's a really good way to keep up with what's going on in case something else like that does happen, and you get some funny Fallout related pictures on your feed as a bonus. Okay, so about this tower. Now, in my last video I was showing how exactly I positioned this foundation under the tower. Now, I had a viewer ask me, well, why even put that foundation there? And this is not exactly a video response to him, but he did raise a good point. It does look, even though I've positioned it correctly so that the tower doesn't hang off of it, you still got this square foundation under a tower. Well, the reason it's there, quite frankly, is because I needed something under the tower, because if we take this off, you can see it's not going to let me snap a wall down this low. I could maybe finagle a wall down there, but there's no way I'm going to be able to cover up this gap here. So that's why I put the foundation. Well, but his comment got me thinking. There is another way to do this, and that's to take this whole tower and shift it down, and that's what I'm going to show you today, is the technique I use when I refer to walking walls or walking floors. That's what we're going to do, and it involves taking an existing wall or floor and walking it out so that you can reposition what you're doing and walk it back into place, which will allow this tower to be shifted down into the ground but still be perfectly aligned with this piece here. So here's how we do that. So the first thing, now, as I said, it's because I couldn't put one here, and I definitely can't put a wall that low. I mean, it's not likely that I can. Now, when you're placing concrete walls, one great thing about them is it lets you sink them into the ground like that. But because this is on uneven terrain, it's not going to let me sink that down into the ground. Oops. See? It will, but it's not going to let it snap. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk this wall out here. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And what we're going to do, let's walk it out to an area. Let's get rid of this, where we can, and work from there. Is that, yep, that's snapped. All right, let's walk it out here to the beach, and what we'll do is we'll position the wall where we want it. There. Now I've got it out far enough that I can put a wall under it, and I'm going to sink that wall down into the ground. All right, yep, lets me put one right there. Now, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Now, if you don't know how to move this, I can tell you how to do it, at least on the PS4 controller. You simply want to select the wall, then you want to hold X and L1 and push down. And we can sink it into the ground. That is hopefully good enough. So here's what we're going to do. We are now going to walk this back over. Now, these walls are not going to line up, but that's, well, kind of what we're going for. It's going to line up on the other two axes, just not on this one. So that's how far we've moved down. That might just be enough. So let's get rid of this stuff here. So we need two more, and we're going to meet up right there. You can go ahead and we can get rid of all of these. And now we just, there we go. Oh, come on. Alright, so now we've got this back in place. So now this tower will be aligned. It will simply be lower. And we want to, okay, we need to come off of there. So here's what we're going to do with that. We're going to, because the circular wall needs to be exactly where this wall is. So let's do this. Let's see. Yes, that's right. And then we simply snap these walls back in place, snap these above it, and then bring these walls down And then as you can see, I have sunk the tower by this much. And it does more than just hide where it, doesn't meet the ground, because now it sinks in. It breaks up these lines made by concrete. When you build large concrete buildings and you back up and you look at them, this grid becomes more apparent, where they connect. And I like to break that up where I can. And so there's been many times I have sunk towers down in the ground using the same technique just to kind of break up that grid look when you really back up. All right. So now the only thing we're really left with is this gap. What do we do with this gap here? Well, we can't put a wall here. I'll tell you that right now. It just, can I even move it lower? There we go. Now, see, we can't do that. So here's how we do that. Let's pop these walls back out, just temporarily. Let's go grab us a floor. Put that there. Remove that wall just for the time being. And then we can put a floor there. Go back and put this wall back. Okay, now we just need to bump this wall over a spot. And luckily, concrete walls will snap adjacent, as you know. And there, that gap is now taken care of. Now we can go ahead and put our circular walls back. And there we go, guys. So that problem is fixed. So that's it for today. I hope you guys found this useful. And stay tuned, because tomorrow I'm going to be using this a little more to do some other cool things, which will become additions to this castle and perhaps additions to your own settlement if you like what you see. And if you do like what you see, don't forget to click the like button on this video, and why not subscribe and get involved with everyone else here on the channel, because I really do appreciate all my regular viewers. I appreciate everyone who's not subscribed, but if you're not subscribed, I don't know who you are. You know what I mean, guys? All right. I will catch you guys in the next video, which will be tomorrow. My name is Darkdally. You guys have a great day.